The meat. The meat is meant to be beaten, and we're beating it today. Yeah. All right, that's enough.
Okay.
I legit have a Riven for this. Okay, this changes games. Games will be changed off of this. Okay. You know what? Speaking of Rivens, I want to show you guys some Rivens real quick. I'm gonna show you how to, you know, not only get them, but also my Riven my Riven collection. I have a boatload of these Johns. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them are ass.
Training camp 2025, boy.
But first things first, my man, you know who you are. I will leave a comment. Where do I want it? Right there on the screen. Okay, I named my Panzer Volpila Burger. I hope you're happy. Now that I actually gilded him, I think I could do something with him. Can I change the way his skin color looks? Okay, I just don't have anything to put on him. So let's go to our Riven. You see, we got 37 of them Johns. Look at all these freaking things, dude. Oh man, a few good ones that I have. I have this Chlorophyll one right here. Heat and cold and melee damage, but minus on the impact. I don't think this thing even does impact damage. I could be wrong. What's another cool one? But let's just go from all of them. Boar, Zaw. We have to unveil this. Let's unveil the. Actually, no, I don't want to do that because I don't have any slots. I'm not paying for that right now. Busalai, Chlorophyll, Stropha. I don't have a Stropha yet. A Furious, Vectus. I use the Gotva Prime one. This one's kind of butt. You know what I mean? But I don't think the Riven disposition on the Got was too high. Dara, I know this one's very good though. So we have critical damage with puncture. Puncture also boosts your crits. I'm pretty sure. Also with a flat damage multiplier as well. 220%. That's crazy. Sun and Moon, kind of solid. Heavy attack efficiency. I would go for something maybe like melee damage on that. But we also have the critical chance, which is really good. I just got the Tigress too. This one is looking pretty promising. It's a double barrel shotgun. We have the Ogress one. I don't even have the Ogress yet. The Sonic Core. I had the Sonic Core with like 2.5 punch through on it. It was crazy. But I ended up recycling it. I don't know how many times I've recycled it. Oh, 8. Only 8 times. So you can see on the bottom right there next to the MR. Tenant Grigori. I have a Riven for that as well, but I don't have the Tenant Grigori yet. But with that said, make sure you hit the sub first of all, okay? Because I'm about to put you on some game. I just showed you all that cool stuff that I have. Where do you get it? Bicep? How do you flex the bicep Byron Coalition muscles to obtain such power? And this is where I tell you, take your ass to the navigation panel. If you haven't beaten War Within, maybe, I think that's what it's called, War Within, you ain't got this yet. Iron Wake. We're gonna head over to Iron Wake. All right, so cool thing about Iron Wake, if you haven't been here yet, this is on Earth. You go over here, this is where the Syndicate is for Steel Meridian.
Back on a lot of innocent people, Tenno. What do you care?
Matter of fact, I don't. Because you don't have eyelids in your mouth. You know how like kids be putting bottles on their mouth like this and go.
Yo, you want some nice shit though, cuz.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And just put the thing all the way around their mouth for that long and it just completely vaporizes this entire part of their mouth because they suck it.
Call me Mr. Rock Vegetable. Got a lot of beans.
If you go to this garbage can right here, you get some bootleg mods. And I say bootleg because they are flawed mods and they give you a percentage of what the actual mod does. So split chamber I ended up buying from here a long time ago. 20% multi-shot. Split chamber I'm pretty sure gives you 30. It's like 30 or 40% multi-shot, or even 60 maybe. I'm not sure. But it is not that low. Right? Shocking Touch, Organ Shatter. You should be able to get all of these mods, but the main ones I had problems with Barrel Diffusion, the multi-shot mods. I could not get those. But what we're really looking for here, if we go from the garbage can, he's digging in the garbage for mods, bro. I was there. I ain't mad at you. So I'm just gonna run over here real quick. This is the door you want to go to. And you talk to Palladino. He has Rels Donda. Purchase 76 of these. Why? But you can see you get your Rivens here. They go for 10 Riven slivers. When you're first starting Warframe, you don't have any of these. But once you get into Steel Path, you start doing arbitrations and this long like lith relics or relic openings and stuff. You're gonna have a boatload of Riven slivers, bro. I have 1,200 right now. I just throw money at this stuff. I'm just copping them. You know what I'm saying? Buy them every week. They refresh every week, and I think it's Sunday 8 p.m. I might be wrong. Eastern time. Where else can we get Riven mods from? I'm gonna take you over to Leaving of Iron Wake. How about that? Teshin. When you unlock Steel Path, you do not have Steel Path unlocked. How do you get Steel Path unlocked? You need all these maps, all these spots over here. You see how I have markers over them? Completed. You need to finish all of them. And then when you finish every single node, you go over to this guy. I just visit them from, I forget it's called my Syndicate Podium. That's where I go to get to the relay. Who am I being judged? There's no judgment from you. I am the priest. I'm a priest with a Glock. You look, I can't pull out straps here, but yo, arbitrations right here. You need to start doing these. All right, this is how you get a boatload of endo. Look at that. I got 7 of these joints. Purchase. You see this Riven here as well. You get this arch gun. You want the arch gun one? Here, purchase. You can keep buying that arch gun Riven mod if you have enough Vitus Essence. So we're gonna hold Q or our wheel, whatever it is for you, and then go over to Teshin, and then once you've unlocked all the nodes, you go over here, talk to him, and then he's like, oh, unlock Steel Path, and then blah blah, all that bullshit. It's not anything too complicated. Once you've done Steel Path long enough, you're gonna get an abundance of Steel Essence that block Minecraft. All right, Steel Path honors. You get all these items here. You see I have 328 Steel Essence. That's insane. I'm gonna get this Veiled Riven cipher. You want that? This rotates, you know what I'm saying, all the time as well. Look at all that 30,000 endo. Cop that. Make sure you're playing Steel Path as much as possible. He usually has mods here, or Riven mods. The rest of it will go to relics for me, so I usually just buy relics. I'm sure there's other ways to get them, but if you want a passive way to get Rivens, you know what I mean, you don't have to be too active on it. Let me go back to the Orbiter. I want to show you something too. So right here we have unknown Rivens. These essentially, once you unveil them, reveal Unveiling Challenge. You can reveal it. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not buying any more Riven spots. And then once you reveal it, it'll show you what you have to do to actually unlock the usage of that Riven. If you don't want to do that, oh god, I guess I'll just do one. Yeah, I'll do one. Reveal Unveiling Challenge. Yes. Oh god, purchase capacity. Jesus Christ, this makes me sick. Okay, so we just revealed it. Now this one says kill 16 enemies that are on a dropship. I can easily do that. Or I can just unveil it with that Veiled Riven cipher I bought from Teshin. Please! Now I wouldn't recommend doing it on this one because this is a very easy mission or easy challenge to do. Please! So you're kind of wasting it. You don't get them often and they cost mad V-bucks. In fact, screw it. I'm gonna go do it now. You know, why not? This is why we play Zephyr. Zephyr is a great character and I'm using the wrong Zephyr at the moment. So this might end up bad. Yeah, I'm using the wrong Zephyr. This isn't good. This is the unupgraded config. You have to put the Pistol Riven mod on. Wow. Now I'm gonna come in with some smoke. I want people in dropships. God damn, dude. Oh yeah, dropship. Okay, they're up there. I'm just gonna shoot the dropship. Bro, for real? Bro, maybe I should do this and not Steel Path. Steel Path be annoying sometimes, bro, because like if you're not built, you're just gonna get rolled. You know what I mean? If you want to do something real quick, it's not happening. You gotta make sure you're properly prepared. Look at this. I just roll in here and just drop nukes on people and then leave. We're all combatants at. Bring some friends. What? You know, we're killing them too fast. Burger is eliminating everybody. Jesus. Maybe we should have used the Veiled Riven cipher on this. I'm not even gonna shoot nobody. Just call some guys. Hurry up before you all die. Hurry before you die. No, Burger, get back. Get back. There we go. See, look, he's just bleeding from our sheer presence. What? They came in freaking drop pods, bro. Oh, it's a Jerboa from Ark Survival Evolved. Bro, get plapped. Bozo Clown, I backshot him like 14 times, dog. Go do some hunting. Yes, I love it. Hachimura, like Rui? I should have just did a bounty. Let me back in here, bro. We're gonna do a bounty, man. This yo, Zephyr's so fun, bro. I gotta actually learn how to build Zephyr real quick though, because Zephyr's not built properly. Tenoscum. There you go. Monster Tenno Scum. It's gotta be top 10 worst fucking things to ever do, bro. Like, oh man, I take back everything I did. I said, just use the Veiled Cipher. I don't feel like doing this shit. All right, so now we have the pistol challenge complete. What do we have? Wow, the Zylok. the Zylok for so there's electricity, multi-shot, and some abundance of recoil. But this is the thing, if we didn't want that, right? For example, I want to respin one. Which one do I want to respin? It might be the Sun and Moon. No, let's do this one, the Godva. You can cycle your Rivens. What does that mean? You can change what rolled on them. So this is where they come in and say Warframe has gambling for Rivens. What's your currency? Not V-bucks, not endo, not credit. Kuva. So that's why we were buying Kuva earlier. Every time you see it, just buy it if you can, bro. It's just useful. I have 200,000 right here. Make sure you get some. So we go here, cycle that joint. We're gonna cycle it for 3,500. Ooh, that's kind of nice. I've cycled this thing 22 times. Holy. If we don't like the one that we get, we could go back to the one that we had prior to cycling. So it's really forgiving, honestly. I'm gonna keep this one right here. Yes, I'm confirming that one. And then if I want to go back into it, I could just cycle it again. I think it stops at 3,500. Old multi-shot. We're gonna go go for the other one. Yeah, no. But yeah, you can see right here, these are Rivens and stuff like that. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I missed. I have a hate. Oh man, wait till I get the hate, bro.